Welcome to this Tutor to You Sociology topic video on beliefs in society. In this video we're going to look at the work of Nanda on the God market. Nanda's research into Hinduism offers a compelling exploration of how religious beliefs intersect with economic development, particularly in India. In her work, The God Market, Nanda challenges the secularisation thesis by demonstrating how Hindu values have adapted to align with the nation's growing neoliberal economy. Rather than diminishing in the face of modernisation, Hinduism has experienced a resurgence, serving as a source of moral legitimacy for wealth accumulation within an increasingly capitalist society. Nanda's analysis focuses on the burgeoning Indian middle class, which expanded significantly following economic liberalisation in the 1990s. Contrary to secularisation theories predicting a decline in religiosity with modernisation, Hindu beliefs have become integral to this group's identity. For many, religious values do not hinder their economic ambitions, but instead validate and support them, weaving spiritual meaning into their pursuit of success. Traditionally, Hinduism had emphasized non-materialistic values such as asceticism and spiritual devotion. However, Nanda argues that these values have been interpreted to accommodate material success. Concepts such as karma has been reframed to justify wealth as a reward for virtuous actions in past lives, while rituals and blessings are sought to ensure prosperity in professional and personal endeavours. In this way, Hinduism complements rather than conflicts with the aspirations of a neoliberal economy. Nanda highlights how consumerism, often seen as antithetical to religious values, has been reshaped within Hinduism. Purchases of material goods such as cars or homes are frequently accompanied by religious rituals to bless these acquisitions. This spiritualization of consumerism allows economic practices to coexist with and even reinforce spiritual devotion. By reframing consumerism as an expression of religious observance, Hinduism has found a unique synergy with India's growing capitalist ethos. Another significant theme in Nanda's research is the role of Hinduism as a unifying identity in India's diverse and globalising society. She examines the rise of Hindu nationalism, which connects economic development with cultural and religious pride. For many, the alignment of Hinduism with national identity fosters a sense of purpose and collective strength that reinforces both economic ambitions and political ideologies. While Nanda's work provides important insights, it's drawn criticism on several fronts. Critics argue that her focus on the middle class overlooks the diversity of beliefs and practices within Hinduism, particularly among rural and lower income populations. Secularisation theorists such as Steve Bruce contend that economic development in India may be driven more by global capitalism than by religious motivations, and some academics suggest that linking Hinduism with neoliberalism reflects an elite-driven agenda, using religious beliefs to justify inequality and maintain social control. By highlighting Hinduism's compatibility with capitalism, Nanda risks imposing a Western-centric view of modernisation that may not fully capture local cultural dynamics. However, Nanda's findings resonate with broader sociological debates about religion and economic development, including Weber's theory of the Protestant work ethic. Nanda draws parallels between the role of Hinduism in India's economic rise and Weber's analysis of Protestant values underpinning capitalism in Europe. Both highlight how religious ethics can legitimize material pursuits. Nanda's research also aligns that with David Lyon's concept of religion as a consumer product, illustrating how faith adapts to global economic trends. However, academics like Steve Bruce caution that Nanda's findings may represent an anomaly rather than the fundamental rethinking of the relationship between religion and modernity. Nanda's research provides a nuanced and thought-provoking account of how Hinduism has adapted to support economic development, challenging the traditional secularisation thesis. By reframing religious values to align with neoliberal aspirations, Hinduism remains a vital force in India's modern society, particularly amongst the middle class. However, the critiques of her work underscore the need for further exploration of the diversity and complexity of Hindu practices across social and economic strata. For A-level sociology students, Nanda's study offers a valuable lens through which to examine how religion evolves in response to the pressures and opportunities of globalisation. That concludes this Tutor to You Sociology topic video on beliefs in society, looking at the work of Nanda and the God Market. Thanks for watching.